Anybody out there who loves an old luxury barge, I have an absolute love of luxury barges. I've owned loads of them. I've had Phaetons, I've had A8s, I've had LS 460 Lexuses, GS 300 Lexuses. I've had loads. Bought them personally, run them personally. I think the best one was probably the Lexus LS 460. The most surprising one was probably the Volkswagen Phaeton. Um, I went skiing to the south of to the French Alps in that, and it was amazing. It was fantastic. Anyway, Top Gear have done a top 10 barges for 10,000 quid, which is £13,000 less than an electric Renault 5. So if you don't fancy an electric Renault 5, you can save yourself 13 grand and buy a Bentley Turbo R. They're apparently available for 10 grand now. I really wouldn't recommend that because at 10 grand, they will be boned with no history and in need of some serious love. And when I say serious love, I mean 20 to 30,000 quid.
Yeah.
So I would swerve that one. The next one, let me put it on screen for you. The next one is the Jaguar XJ Sovereign. That particular model is looking at the interior is 2002, 2003 to about 2009. That's a great car. It's all aluminium, the chassis, the engine, everything. So it doesn't really rust. It's a misnomer that aluminium doesn't rust. It does. It bubbles from the inside in extreme cases. But that particular XJ is a lovely thing. I had a couple of those as well. Very light, only about 1,600 kilos for the 3 litre petrol, and a 3 litre diesel's a bit more, but a really lovely thing. So I can recommend those. Go and find a nice, low ownership one, low mileage, and you will absolutely love it. Wafts around and surprisingly economical if driven sensibly because they're so light. Next one is the Daimler XJ long wheelbase, so more of the same, just more room in the back. So if your kids are over 6 foot, buy that one. Mercedes-Benz S-Class, the W222. Not entirely sure which one that is. I need to have a quick look. Yeah, that one. Nice looking car. So can you see that one, James?
Yeah, that's quite handsome, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good looking car. So that's a really nice car. I've driven those as well, and just actually, you know what? If you want the best luxury car at pretty much any price point, the LS 460 or that, in my opinion, are the two best. The Lexus, I think, will be more reliable. Mercedes is arguably a cooler car, so depends what you want. Maserati Quattroporte. I will own one of those. I never have done. I want one very badly. They do a 4.7 litre V8, which just sounds unbelievable. I know it's going to be unreliable. I know it's going to cost me money, but it is an itch that I have to scratch, James, because they are just beautiful. And Maserati went to the trouble of putting the gearbox at the back for better weight distribution. And I think for that reason alone, I should buy one and support them. You look absolutely riveted.
Yeah, no, I quite like those. Yeah, I always liked Maserati saloons. I like those little coupes and stuff that they did.
Yeah, but that particular saloon is just gorgeous. They built that in the early noughties, didn't they? Beautiful. The noise is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
But they had this stupid MC gearbox in it, which is an automated manual, which was absolute shit. Was always going wrong. Don't buy that one. They later put a ZF 6-speed automatic in it. So you want the 4.7 litre engine and the ZF 6-speed auto. Fantastic car.
Yeah, no, I did a buying guide on those many years ago, and I went to see a specialist on those. And yeah, you've got to be incredibly careful because they are. It's very tempting. Yeah, £10,000 doesn't sound a lot, but it's.
Well, I was looking at them, and 16, 17 grand gets you into one. And to be honest, James, at that money, it would be a keeper for me. I would put that away and I'd keep it. I mean, I'd shit myself every year when I got it out the garage to use it in the summer or whenever I wanted to use it. I think what's going to go wrong now? How big is the bill going to be?
Yeah.
But as soon as you drive it, as soon as you start the engine, and as soon as you, do a full board upshift at in second to third at 6.5, 7,000 revs, you just don't care about the £2,000 bill you've just paid because it's just magic. Right, Audi A8 long wheelbase is number 4. Completely get that, really lovely. I talked my dad into buying one of those years ago. The first V8 twin turbo diesel that came out. And then I sneaked off to DMS Automotive and had it remapped and delimited. And it was an absolute missile. I still, that was a great car. I really love that car. So, yeah, that's a great one. And the Phaeton. Yay, the Phaeton.
Yeah.
I love my Phaeton. I thought I've had 2 actually, but one I used as a daily and one I drove to the Alps, and it was fantastic. Not the fastest thing in the world because it weighed so much, but a beautiful engine, and just the interior was just amazing. Honestly, it was just fantastic.
Well, I know that, Bradley, because you sent me 425 pictures of it when you bought it. So there you go.
I was quite taken with it when I had it. I really was. It was fantastic. Ferdinand Piëch I don't think he nearly bankrupted Volkswagen, but he did empty the coffers on that one. And they very cleverly turned it into the Bentley Continental GT after it was a spectacular global failure. So they got the money back in the end through Bentley. But yeah, they're fantastic. But I had problems with mine. I mean, the ECU went, that cost me 1,500 quid. The vents here stopped working. There was various things that, for no apparent reason, just went.
Yeah.
As opposed to my Lexus LS 460, which I drove pretty hard everywhere and really loved, and that never missed a beat. So yeah. There it is, the LS 600. Yeah, that's what I had, the 460. I didn't have the hybrid one. I've always shied away from buying older high mileage hybrids, just on the basis that if the batteries go, you're lugging around a very expensive, well, a lot of weight for no reason. So I shied away from them, but I wouldn't shy away from it now. I would look at an LS600 hybrid if it came up at the right money.
Yeah.
For the simple reason that, you know what, it's probably going to be more economical. The LS460 was actually pretty thirsty.
Yeah.
If you used it around town. Great on a run though, because it had an 8-speed gearbox. So if you sat at 80 miles an hour, it was like less than 2,000 revs at 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And it would do 30, 33, 34 mpg at 80, which is amazing. Sometimes even more. And the wild card is the BMW E38 7 Series. That's about 94, 95 onwards, isn't it, that one?
Yeah.
You had one of those, didn't you?
Yeah,
Shed 7.
Yeah, it's the greatest. Yeah, absolutely, the greatest car ever made.
Yeah,
that was 500 quid's worth, and it barely cost me anything really. There was a suspension arm once, but really, it never cost me any money at all, and I should still have it. Really,
I don't know why you sold it.
No, I did. The problem was it overheated once because something got knocked off the radiator. As I was
What engine was it?
Sorry?
What was it, the 4.4 or the 3.5?
No, it was only 2.8, but
it was a 728, was it?
It was a 728, and you could do over 30 miles to the gallon.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Fantastic bit of kit.
Yeah.
I actually think it's one of the best looking 7 Series ever.
Oh, no, it is. Absolutely. It's when they knew how to style cars.
Right. We won't mention that after Shed 7 went, I sold you a 5 Series, which turned out to be a load of crap.
No, it wasn't. It was okay. It only broke down once.
Was it?
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, it was fine.
Oh, good.
No, I liked it very much.
Oh, good. Why did you sell it?
Because I bought the E21 3 Series.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so that was fair enough.
Please like and subscribe.